You are your own problem. Let me tell you something that might sting at first, but could change everything for you. You are your own problem. Not your circumstances, not your past, not the people who doubted you or the ones who left, not the economy, not your education, not where you came from. You. I know that's hard to hear. I know it feels easier to point fingers at everything and everyone else. But here's the truth that successful people understand and struggling people refuse to accept. The moment you realize that you are the problem is the exact moment you gain the power to become the solution. Think about it. If your problems are caused by external factors you can't control, then you're powerless. You're a victim. You're stuck waiting for the world to change, for people to be kinder, for opportunities to magically appear. But if you are the problem, then you hold all the power, because you can change you. The excuses we tell ourselves. Let's talk about the stories you've been telling yourself, the narratives you've created to protect your ego from the uncomfortable truth. I would succeed, but I don't have the connections. Really? Or have you been waiting for connections to fall into your lap instead of going out and building relationships? I would be healthy, but I don't have time to work out. Really? Or have you chosen Netflix over your health every single night for the past month? I would start that business, but the timing isn't right. Really? Or are you just terrified of failing so you hide behind perfect timing that will never come? I would be happy, but my past traumas hold me back. I hear you, trauma is real, pain is real, but at some point you have to ask yourself, am I healing or am I hiding? Am I processing or am I using my past as a permanent excuse to avoid my future? These stories feel comfortable. They protect us. They let us off the hook, but they're also the chains that keep us imprisoned in mediocrity. You know what's fascinating? Most people sabotage themselves and don't even realize it. You say you want to lose weight, then you eat junk food when you're stressed. You say you want to save money, then you buy things you don't need to fill emotional voids. You say you want a better relationship, then you push people away the moment they get close because you're afraid of being vulnerable. You set goals on January 1st with tears in your eyes and fire in your heart, and by January 15th, you're back to your old patterns. Why? Because you are at war with yourself. Your conscious mind wants change, but your subconscious mind is addicted to familiarity, even if that familiarity is painful. The voice in your head tells you you're not good enough, that you'll fail, that people will laugh, that you should play it safe, and you listen to that voice because it's your voice. But here's what you need to understand. That voice is not your friend. That voice is not protecting you. That voice is the prison guard keeping you locked in a cell you've built for yourself. There's a concept called radical responsibility. It means that even when something isn't your fault, you take responsibility for how you respond to it. Your childhood wasn't your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. The way you were treated wasn't your fault, but how you treat others now is your responsibility. The opportunities you didn't get weren't your fault, but creating new opportunities is your responsibility. This isn't about blame. This is about power. When you take responsibility, you reclaim your power. Stop waiting for an apology that will never come. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop waiting for motivation. You are the hero you've been waiting for. The greatest prison is the one we build in our own minds, and you're holding the key. You've always been holding the key. Now, I want you to imagine something with me. Close your eyes if you're in a safe place to do so. Imagine the version of you that stops making excuses. The version that wakes up when the alarm goes off instead of hitting snooze 5 times. The version that keeps promises to yourself the same way you keep promises to others. The version that faces fear and does the thing anyway. Imagine the version of you that doesn't need external validation because you've built unshakable confidence from within. The version that turns pain into purpose, obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into comebacks. That person isn't some fantasy. That person is you without the self-imposed limitations. That person is waiting for you to get out of your own way. Here's the reality. You have a choice to make right now. You can close this video, nod your head, maybe feel inspired for an hour or a day, and then go right back to being your own worst enemy. You can keep the same patterns, the same excuses, the same comfortable misery. Or you can decide, right here, right now, that enough is enough, that you didn't come this far to only come this far, that your potential is too valuable to waste on fear and self-doubt. You can decide to become your own solution instead of your own problem. So what does that look like practically? It starts with brutal honesty. Look yourself in the mirror and admit the ways you've been holding yourself back. Write them down, all of them. No excuses, no justifications, just truth. Then pick one, just one. You don't have to fix everything today. Pick one self-sabotaging behavior and commit to changing it for the next 30 days. Just one. Maybe it's the snooze button. Maybe it's the negative self-talk. Maybe it's avoiding difficult conversations. Maybe it's scrolling instead of working on your dreams. Pick one and attack it with everything you've got. Show yourself that you can win a battle against yourself. Build that evidence. Create that momentum. You are more powerful than you know. You are more capable than you believe. You are more resilient than you've shown. But none of that matters if you keep standing in your own way. The world doesn't owe you success. Your dreams don't owe you fulfillment. Life doesn't owe you happiness, but you owe yourself the chance to become who you're capable of being. Stop being your own problem. Start being your own solution. The person you're meant to be is on the other side of the excuses you're currently making. And trust me, they're worth fighting for. Now get out of your own way and go claim the life you deserve. You are your own problem, and that's the best news you'll hear all day, because you're also your own solution.